Yo, yo, this is the Miss Munro Big Energy Show on Dream Capture Radio. Levels!
Thank you for joining me. You are listening to Miss Munro on Dreamcatcher Radio, and this is the Miss Munro Big Energy Show. And today we have a special old school UK hip hop show. And the reason for me putting together this show is because I have the pleasure this week of interviewing Blade, the UK hip hop artist. He is a UK pioneer. He was a chart-topping professional MC, and he also is the owner and creator of 0521, his media YouTube channel. So, in celebration of having this brilliant opportunity to interview and meet Blade, the radio station wanted to dedicate a whole show to the UK hip-hop scene that he pioneered with his other brilliant artists, and just to give them a big up to all the songs that came out. We'll probably do a part 2 because there were so many songs that we didn't manage to get onto the show because we have an hour slot. So look out for the part 2, but let's get things kicked off. We're going to start with Roots Maneuver, Witness the Fitness. Enjoy.
Well, well, well. Well, well. Well, well, well. Taskmaster burst the bionic zit splitter. Breakneck speeds, we drown 10 pints of bitter. We lean all day and some say they ain't productive. Could that depend upon the demon that you're stuck with? Cause right now, I see clearer than most. I sit here contented with this cheese on toast. I feel the pain of a third world famine. Said wait, we count them blessings and keep jamming. Tis him, scumbag, scum of the earth. His worth was nil until he gained the skill of tongues. From 15 years young, straight to my greyback self. I stay top shelf material. Jerk chicken, jerk fish. Break away slave bliss. Generate G's and then be stashing with the Swiss. Fools can't see this. Under your pistols, a fistful of hip-hop duns. I progressing in the flesh. Esoteric quotes most frightening. Duppy took a hold of my hand while I was writing. Leg on me ting, Duppy leg on me an. I summon up the power of Banana Clan. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton live at. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton live at. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton live at. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton live at. One hope, one quest. Swigging that deep root juice. Now we there burning boots. Set them spirit them loose. Go ahead, go slash up the news. With conclusive proof about the truth, the right. Cause whether we hitchhike or push bike or travel kind of trash. Manifest that with oats and roots rap. Manifest that, yeah, I do my zing way. Ain't nothing else I know. Gone up in the life with this ragged bone flow. Squeeze the pain from my belly and set my soul free. Travel over ocean, land and sea. Face enough stress and difficulty. Flung back from the brink. Whining kinda stink. We don't give a frig about what them fools think. Trigger network, our network will speak for itself. Proof of the trophy and the champion belt. Come sun, come rain, come hailstone pelt. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton live at. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton live at. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton live at. One hope, one quest. Yeah. Wanna submit with some old time shit. Let the old world know it's on some off-key tip. Mega manic. When time the pressure start licked. By the hook or by the crook, by the poop or by the kick heave. Sickly cryptic, spitting the code and most proud to present that Grufferton mode. And it shows that bro's done. Seen a few slights. Life row scenario, reality bites. We in collision with the beast. Lost to religion, now we can't get no peace. Idiot, we can't want for tech, eye for chief. Stoop to the level and we're plotting cold grief. But we should know that discipline make up the geese. Separation of the dat from the rat, that's a must. Proceed, set speed with the Grufferton touch. Proceed, set speed. Grufferton, y'all. Witness the fitness. The Grufferton live at. One hope, one Witness the fitness, the prophet and liveth. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophet and liveth. One hope, one quest.
What a great start to the show. That unforgettable track, Witness the Fitness. It marked a huge turning point in UK hip hop where the underground reached the mainstream. And I really have a lot of respect for uh, Roots Maneuver for helping UK hip hop come into mainstream chart music like that. It was a time where it established that British sound that was absolutely unique to the UK. And by that, I mean the everyday Britishness, where he speaks about he's sitting there with his cheese and toast. There's absolutely no American twang. The lyrics are very much, rooted in Jamaican history, but also he has got an unmistakable London accent. It's apparently when Roots Maneuver was thinking about releasing it, he wasn't sure if the bass line and the actual production was going to be effective. But it's become a track that just literally, when it comes on, it like changes the dance floor. It is extremely unique in its production. And of course, that was not in any way the start of UK hip hop. The start was way back before, say, 15, 20 years back before UK Rodney P helped make, I should say, UK come into the mainstream with a lot of other artists that we'll talk about during the show and also during the interview with Blade. So another act now, I should say, London Posse. They were before Roots Maneuver. They came in with their distinct British accents. Let's go straight to one of their tracks. It is also featuring, who was part of the band and later went on to be solo, Rodney P. This is How Life's in London.
BBC World Service presents
This is London.
No things are going. Me on the just land.
Yeah.
When you big it up in New York.
Yo, bloody, cause it's like them and know say rough neck there England.
Yeah, joke after you play back land.
Really, just tell them a little something.
What you tell them?
I tell them about the slimmies. What slimmies? The ones in electrics and I see them. Yep. Cause when I see them I did a rap. What? You mean you didn't store? You know that. I did dip but weren't about to dive through a problem. I'll believe ya. Now watch the heat, we bring fever. Remember appetite? I used to mac and stalk beaver with the backing. And more puff than the magic dragon. Why the split look live? Because we put the whole bag in. I remember there was a slag in my old days of blagging. Enough man to get, but we don't ban a check. So we skip, find some honey dips and we rock better than night spots. Cause that shit jumping 86, 85, 84 or whenever. I remember Mandy, she used to like leather. The freak to beat, freak long before Answer when I used to ride a scooter with a Honda bike master. And when we go to Tokyo to go, I was laughing London. All the sexy yachting, got my top on, I was laughing London. And the weed man in Amsterdam says, I was laughing London. What you tell them? Boy, I want you to listen to the way I strung her. I tell them about the raddies and the baddies all the manner. Who roll thick and quick to flip like Bruce Brand. I check my grammar. The girls in Japan love the slang. And the ones in Manhattan, they like the chatting, so it's easy spreading. I remember Burberry's and Aquascoot and jackets. We contemplate Saxon and Shaka used to splash with the ratchets. We used to play fight in the sunshine and laugh at the suckers getting stung on the front line. I used to do the jockey move to the Blackstones, getting flat in the days of Farrah slacks and beaver hats. A young youth coming up through Street and King's Road. When I shopped, I meet skins to ring, you know. And in Japan they say I talk like Damien. And Yank said I sound Australian, but hear me now. The Chinese girlies ask me how's life in London. And in New York the talk is always how's life in London. And all my honeys in a Rari ask me how's life in London. What you tell them? I tell them as a youth I used to stun them. And I used to be in love with that hun Carolina. Her daddy was from Jamaica and her mum come from China. She was shocking, so enough man was jockeying to grind her. Cause she stuck with me even though I free time. But as a youth I was already used to jack the cheese in London. Now we chill. I got my favourite and a pack of cheese and onion. I stunned them in Japan, a black man nice. So always I want them back and crackers so I couldn't sprat in Norway. As a youth I spread the skins and found there's cherries in the middle. If I like the wiggle I call her Eliza Doolittle. Cause by Jove I think she's got it. And if she's got it I'ma get it cause I wanna get into it. I used to wanna get intimate. They said I couldn't, now I can. Yes I know I can, honey. The way I'm running things is real funny. As a little whippersnapper it was plenty of money, you know. All the girls in Queens ask me how was life in London. Sing in the Philippines they ask me how was life in London. And all my Spanish friends ask me how was life in London. Sharp all over the world they going how's life in London, London, London. Hello, who's that?
Y'all call it Star, man. What's going on the bus?
What Star? Them just landing up.
Yeah?
Yeah man, and them boom up all over the place. New York, LA, West Coast, all over. Tell you what, and them murder them, murder them, murder them.
That was London Posse with Rodney P. How's Life in London. So this act, they rapped in their authentic London accents, and there was that blend with dancehall, reggae, and they brought black British street life into the lyrics and what they talked about, their use of patois, slang, and they also were unapologetical about being, from London. They didn't try and imitate the UK hip hop sound, and like I said, it was fused with their own Jamaican dancehall heritage and background. They released Money Mad in 1988, How's Life in London in 1989, and the album Gangster Chronicle, which was their masterpiece, which came out in 1990. And it was often seen as one of the greatest UK rap albums ever. So they basically created this DNA blueprint for the UK's rap's identity. And you can see their influence in Roots Maneuver, who we just played. And later, even in grime MCs like Wiley, Kano and Dizzy. And even in the UK jungle MCs, you later hear their similar sound, this influence that can be traced. So big up to them. Rodney P is still active, and he has created some great documentaries, which you can find on YouTube about UK music. So that there really are pioneers, and Rodney P is also seen as one of the godfathers of the UK hip-hop sound. So we're now going to move on to another very famous UK hip-hop track, Black Twang, playing Rotten.
Rotten,
Yo!
rotten,
You know what though?
rotten,
Yo!
rotten,
London and Jamaica.
rotten. Why is it so rotten?
Tony Rotten alongside man like Jamali, yo.
Why is it so rotten?
Original ghetto trooper for the people's army, yo.
Why is it so rotten?
I saw
My
it,
people don't ask Tony Rotten.
Don't ask
How
me.
is it so
Don't
rotten?
ask Jamali.
My people have you forgotten.
You don't need to be worried about what my name is or if I'm famous. You should be concerned if you're burning in Hades when fire blazes. Feel the fire, burn up your charts, burn up your playlist. Fire for them haters and fire for them fakers. Pump up the volume, wake the neighbors. Reg and raise it. All of the youth tonight, they get to break the cages. It's been ages since you heard my style, but you know my style is rotten. You know rotten can't spoil yo. Enough artists switch, trying to become rich. They ditch the 6 sense lyrics and chat beer foolishness. It's a only but nothing dropping from the bottomless. I'm dropping the program like a microfish. Check this. I'm still Thames Nick, still dip on the brink. Still bang like pots and pans in your kitchen sink. Still don't snitch a whip, still wreck, still carry your stink. And I'm still rotten, so put it in print, yo, yo.
So rotten, so rotten.
That's right.
My people have you forgotten that it is so rotten.
You know what though?
My people have you forgotten.
Wow,
why is it so rotten?
Yo, yo.
My people don't act only rotten.
Uh-huh.
How is it so bitter?
Hey,
only the youth them inna the ghetto them a suffer.
Before you ask why am I getting high like my blood pressure, try looking into my eyes and see the world through my retina. Or step out in my boots and see just how far it gets ya. In a low budget area where the man is feeling inferior. Fear for your life from prejudice and stereotype. We're all alike, smoke, drink, cause fight all day and night. Yeah right, there's killers in the mist who share pipes and wear tights. There's healers in the mist who bear light and wear white. There's Jesus in the mist, there's demons in the mist. There's even them riding gorillas in the mist. Why am I so milly? Come on, Reg, and don't be silly. Get all red hot and chilly, and the burning in the city's your best mind star. Man, now you flash your lighter. Mind them SO19 snipers, don't dim out your life chart. How much longer will this madness last before the user realize, raise up and start the blast?
Why is it so rotten? My people have you forgotten that it is so rotten. My people have you forgotten. Why is it so rotten? My people don't act only rotten. Why is it so rotten? My people have you forgotten.
It's getting diabolical, not for them are comical. All they wanna do is chronicle money, jewels and tight abdominals. They ain't saying nothing new, all they do is copy you. Brothers and sisters, what's the world coming to? I'm public enemy number one, running true. Chuck demon vanity and bonfire upon your crew. Just all the rise, one around with the formidable. Rotten Nostra, chopped up a proper untouchable. Death, London, I represent for all of you. West, east, south, north and NW. The terrible terrorists here to bring trouble to. Phony MPs, chitchin' man and bund up in boo. Bun them like barbecue, steam like green callaloo. Slew them and fry them like fish and festival. Don't make me vex with you, don't mess with my vegetables. Don't mess with my seeds, my weeds, or I'm dead in you.
Why is it so rotten? My people have you forgotten that it is so rotten. My people have you forgotten. Why is it so rotten? My people don't act only rotten. Why is it so rotten? My people have you forgotten. So rotten, yeah. So rotten, yeah. So rotten. Tony rotten. So help them, Lord. Show them, Lord. Help them, Lord. Show them, Lord. Help them, Lord. So blood thunder. The system is a vampire. Why is it so rotten? My people have you forgotten that it is so rotten. My people have you forgotten. Why is it so rotten? My people don't act only rotten. Why is it so rotten? My people have you forgotten.
Big track in UK hip hop history. We just played Black Twang's Rotten. Black Twang, aka Tony Rotten. The track was called So Rotten off the album Kickoff, and it came out in 2005. And it features Jamali bringing that roots reggae chant that again locks in the Jamaican sound to the UK British sound. And his delivery is unmistakably British, London to be specific. The hook from Jamali uses a kind of dancehall call and response flavour, and the production blends sort of boom bap drums with a reggae bass warmth. And it again was part of the crucial generation of UK pioneers, along with Roots Maneuver and Skinny Man, which we're about to play, and the London Posse, all with this very distinctive British sound. And it really was the end of any imitation of American hip hop. And again, it laid the blueprint for that the British MC. And later this evolves and we get UK grime. And, we'll speak about that in our shows and interviews. But these artists who were very, very comfortable with their own sounds, making references to British culture, they did it, and they did it really well. So let's play Skinny Man next. This is a track that came out later. It's not from his early music, but I just wanted to show his ability to keep going as an artist. He's always on tour. There is just Skinny Man is just Skinny Man. He does what he does well. He's a performer. He's a communicator. So let's play some Skinny Man, and we will carry on with the show.
Static Selector.
What's the price of love? Someone tell me what's the price of trust? Now my eyes are stuck on a prize that I'm frightened of. I guess that's just a fight in us. Cause I don't wanna pay the cost, and I can't afford to take the loss. But I'm ready for the leap, got the faith in any stage we cross. So maybe I should price it up. What does it cost to put your love on the line? When you sacrifice your time, feeling you're losing your mind. The passion's starting to slide. Once was a spark, no longer hitting the vibe. It's a diminishing light, we let it simmer till it starts to divide, fam. Cause once the cracks are too deep, the foundations will slide, man. But it's your life and your soul, and so you'll risk it all until it spirals out of control. Losing the hold, but tighten the grip. Being on cruise control, but never going down with the ship. Will pay the price until I cease to exist. Because it's never shutting down, this ain't no cease and desist. It's my reason to live, I just hope you find yours. Cause time soars, go and let that spark shine more. Now hope is different, there's so much more to your role than a broken victim. There is no division, so what price are you willing to pay? When everything you love could truly change in a day. I bet my life on it, I bet my words and my mic on it. Love's a gamble but we strike on it, honest. What's the price of love? Someone tell me what's the price of trust? Now my eyes are stuck on a prize that I'm frightened of. I guess that's just a fight in us. Cause I don't wanna pay the cost, and I can't afford to take the loss. But I'm ready for the leap, got the faith in any stage we cross. So maybe I should price it up.
To give your life for another, that's a big sacrifice, a high price. If you love that life, that's the life you love. Who am I to give advice on love? How could I equate the price of love? How do you rate your heights of love? All's fair in love and war in the plights of love. Your better judgment is blind in the sight of love. Wouldn't know how to choose wrong and right for the price of love. So when you've chosen to invest and see your returns coming back with interest, when you receive the love and now you know that you've been blessed, it's priceless. But still, what's the price list? I wanna know what the price is to warm up a heart that is frozen cold like ice is. I wanna know what's the price to mend a broken heart, a broken soul, a broken life. I roll tonight, risking it all, raising the funds, even if it means getting killed and blazing the guns. There I go again, grabbing up the mask and the glove, and like the last time it's still full up.
What's the price of love? Someone tell me what's the price of trust? Now my eyes are stuck on a prize that I'm frightened of. I guess that's just a fight in us. Cause I don't wanna pay the cost, and I can't afford to take the loss. But I'm ready for the leap, got the faith in any stage we cross. So maybe I should price it up. I lay it out for the price of love, keeping the world in our hands with a Midas touch.
Reaching out for the price of love, then we come to find out that it's deep down inside of us.
Paid the price and now I need the return. Invested with my life, but bridges don't need to be burned.
It's all love and we can roll tonight. There's no price, but trust me, brethren, it might cost your life.
The price of love made me check the worth. What you put in's what you get out, don't leave stressed and hurt.
Cause when you go to check for your exchange rate, you cash in all of your love and get returned with hate.
So what price are you willing to pay when everything you love could truly change in a day?
Fam, I bet my life on it, I bet my words and my mic on it. Love's a gamble but we strike on it, honest.
What's the price of love? Someone tell me what's the price of trust? Now my eyes are stuck on a prize that I'm frightened of. I guess that's just a fight in us.
Cause I don't wanna pay the cost, and I can't afford to take the loss. But I'm ready for the leap, got the faith in any stage we cross. So maybe I should price it up.
Was a Skinny Man collaboration there with Blacksmith and Static Selector. And Skinny Man is in a league of his own, as in his style as a UK rapper is just something else. He is the master of storytelling. He is so conscious, and he tells so many stories. His album Councillor State of Mind, I remember when that came out, it really had a lot of impact. He is brilliant at what he does. And like I say, he talks a lot of themes. He really does create metaphors in your mind, and he describes London life, street life, and really has captured some of the hardship of a gritty London life. He has a very interesting stories himself about his childhood. He started in Leeds, and you know, he has a very, very loyal fan base that go and see him up and down the country. And like I said, Councillor State of Mind is actually seen again as a very important album in UK hip hop history, and again laid a blueprint for UK rap for other artists to follow, where he just literally uses his language and poetry to describe what it's like to be a Londoner. He is a North Londoner. He often references Holloway Road and the North London ends, and he used to collaborate a lot with Chester P and Task Force. And he's just a really friendly guy, and very, very down to earth, very, very real. He's got big followings now on social media. He really has kind of been given that that crown of being the pioneer that he is. And I think so many British artists and MCs are influenced by these early UK hip hop pioneers. They were very, very distinctive in their sound. They were really pioneering and breathing life to our own UK culture of music. So he does get about, and he plays at festivals, but he just does him. I would say he is not an artist that has ever maybe chased major labels. And, you know, it'd be great to try and interview him and talk about his, you know, he really is kind of a king of the underground. And I'm not sure that was what they were pursuing. I think Councillor State of Mind definitely gave him a huge audience that maybe hadn't heard his music before. But his album Councillor State of Mind really will go down in history. And yes, so we've got a lot to get through. There were a lot of artists that I couldn't get onto this show because there was so much to play. So like I said, hopefully we could do a part 2. So we're going to play Fire Life Cypher now, Herbaholics.
For the next few minutes, please let me enlighten you. For the next few minutes, please let me enlighten you. For the next few minutes, please let me enlighten you.
Switch it down with other shit, let's see if they're down
Listen,
with
I
this.
be the herbaholic, specializing in hydroponics. I'm saving the sickest niggas with my hydroponic tonics. Super like Sonics, floating like the Spanish Armada. I'm ready to spit the gift about the miss of marijuana. It's getting harder to acquire what I desire. Punitive politicians wanna stop me getting higher. Poisoning people's minds with their propaganda scams and claiming my marijuana's gonna make my life a sham. The closet cultivator, putting my seeds inside the propagator. Graduating my hydroponics major, studying marijuana to a scientific stage and making it clear for people that's living with reefer rage. Alcohol causes kidney damage and liver cirrhosis. Marijuana's been known for curing multiple sclerosis. But diagnosis is that it doesn't cause psychosis. Only some people suffer with the case of halitosis. I know this isn't what you've been taught by the media. It's time for you to listen to knowledge that I'll be feeding ya. In 83, Ronald Reagan, he turned to paracat and started on spraying my holy herbs with some paraquat. They was planning on killing me for puffing herbs. Said that if I did die, then it was what I did deserve. It's absurd, we could buy alcohol in any off license. Then walk around paralytic and cause violence. Acting like tyrants, beating up on family members. Waking up in the morning and we can't even remember. Yo, this is fact that I've written. Alcohol causes 75% of the violence to be in Britain. I'm spitting lyrical fact to the jack straw, telling them that it's wise to delegalize the draw. With metaphors and medical evidence, showing them that marijuana be running from the mansions to the tenements.
The ganja smoker, herb cultivator, world champion, split maker. Build a Ziggy so big I use 152 packets of Rizla paper. I sparked it up in the UK, you can smell the vapors in Jamaica. Slammed down the whole of my brain like Kobe Bryant playing for the Lakers. I process hydrophonic data, smoke sensimilia by the acre. It never affects my breathing or lungs. I exercise like Mr. Motivator. Getting stoned on the wrist like on the side of a skyscraper. I'd rather be a herbaholic than an alcoholic, narcotic class A drug taker. Listen to my words, ganja is natural herb grown for the earth. It used to be associated with Rastafarians who praise hell, so I said it first. But it's not only smoked by vegetarian Rastafarians, it's smoked by the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancers, Leos, Virgos, Sagittarians, Libyans, Scorpions, Capricorns, Pisces, and the Aquarians. Everyone in the zodiac, I'm sure they're not all black and Rastafarians. People have been smoking herb from the earth first days. It grows on Solomon's grave. Even when Jesus was crucified, you can see his eyes were glazed. Herb helps me concentrate, meditate, keep my body and mind in a healthy state, giving me brain waves, helping my third eye to navigate. Ganja me loving me like, and ganja I smoke at a high rate, killing the pirates. Herbaholic, bionic, chronic, I smoke before I flip on my tape. Then I freestyle and translate into all languages that understand it. In the four corners of the earth, I spread my words like an evangelist. With disappearing the candemish, you can't handle the spliff that I smoke. We can feel dizzy like someone suffering from vertigo on a tightrope. How the fuck you think angels sing angelic, reaching for the high notes? Cause in the heaven they're getting high, cause up in the skies where I blow my smoke. Take a token, get shot, I can let you vote. 2,000 megawatts of cesspit. Test this and I leave you breathless. I blaze purple haze and skunk trees, many weed from many countries. Smoke shit from the Amazon jungle, trees grown from the Outer Hebrides. I defy laws of gravity while flying to another galaxy. Smoking Martian weed that gave me hallucinogenic alien fantasies. I got turquoise weed from Pluto with yellow dots in it. So addictive, anyone who smokes it swears blind and I put rocks in it. I got an aphrodisiac weed from Venus that stiffens the penis. Give it your girl, she starts to pirouette on your dick like ballerinas. People think radiation gave the X-Men the superpowers, but how can you really tell them it came from smoking super skunk butts and flowers?
You like that weed I was smoking? That weed's from the east.
Weed to put a hump in the camel's back.
Weed food.
Put the boogie woogie in your brain, drive you insane.
Yo, now what you gonna do? Puff the Buddha bless. Yo, puff the Buddha bless. Yo, the Buddha bless. The Buddha bless.
Hey gang, I've got subscribe. Oh my God, I ain't got no papers. We're gonna get the papers. Oh, but the store's closed. But I got a pipe. But we ain't got no matches. Oh, what a shame. Well, I've got some grabs. But I'm busted.
Dreamcatcher Radio.
Dreamcatcher Radio is about capturing and creating dreams through music, chat, and debate. Empowering expression, enriching society. A go-to place for unsigned musical talent. A radio station which listens to its audience. Free speech, vibrant, engaging. Stream worldwide 24/7. Events, competitions, promotions, all always keen to have a listening ear. Contact us. hello@dreamcatcherradio.com.
Dreamcatcher Radio.
It was Fire Life Cypher. They were a group. They are, I should say. Fire Life Cypher originate from Luton, and they're still busy. They are very active in the community, and I believe that they're also active in anti-knife crime work in Luton, and they were brilliant at doing what the UK artists were doing, is establishing their British sound, and they had big albums come out in 2008. They had Millennium, Metaphors 2003, Higher Forces, and they put out a collection in 2008. So big up to them. We got a lot to play, and next I want to move on to a collaboration. And collaborations were, like they are now, important. They were when you saw the artists come together and unite, and I believe there was unity. And of course you had we had like South London MCs and the North London MCs, and they would naturally be more likely to collaborate with artists from their area, but there was that unity in the British scene. And this next track's called Money in the Bank. See if you can hear who's on it, and we'll discuss after I've played the track.
Money in the bank.
The savior.
Kaiser. Young gun.
What more can I say?
Gotta get
Yo, if you wanna see a neat brother, smack it with a deep love for hack it in a diesel T in a D&G puffer jacket, Air Max 9.0s a 9.5 standard, G-Star iceberg, I like mine's branded, gold chain 2 bills nifty, I might add, sporting some white bad kicks from a Nike ad, charming flash jewels and Prada black shoes, I'm on in track suits, the cash rules, come on, they be getting the dough when I be spitting and ripping the show, flipping the flows, sticking my dick in a hole, blinging and dripping in gold, my dress code's the best, so girls check this, you want cash now, but I'll give you a pearl necklace.
And all I want is
money in the bank, sneakers on my feet.
And all I need is
money in the bank.
And all I want is
papers in my pockets, pocket full of papers.
And all I need is
money in the bank.
Yo, I could give you 101 reasons why young gunners are done, but there's only so much bragging that could be done in a song. Time is short, but the hustle is long. Couple bars, bruv, and I'm gone. I've got to call my cousin in Hong Kong. He's got a scheme I could double my one from. Uncut diamonds smuggled in wontons. And I just been invited to a party full of Playboy bunnies with pom-poms, bumping the thong song. My brother threw one was to get him on camcorder. We used to have a scam for peddling tap water. The hip-hop Derek Trotter. But every tune that I sell is proper. Ain't a record hotter for a better offer.
And all I want is money in the bank, sneakers on my feet.
And all I need is
I came from nicks on the market to nights looking garish. Nights with the mic when I write, gotta tear it. New rare pair kit, my troops and the care kit. Who dare get rich? The hustle is intrinsic. Inner city bustle of a muscle and a clenched fist. What's this? Came through with Esser and say, so on the payroll. Hotish, never mistaken, shut your cake hole. I drop licks, brother I make music's the remix. You need this in your life. I put up a fight and won't lose like most of these fools who don't plan. You're so blind, I'm exclusive brand. I came here to make you understand. I want these grands.
And all I want is
money in the bank, sneakers on my feet.
And all I need is
money.
And all I want is
papers in my pockets.
And all I need is
money in the bank. Down the road to the bank. That's what we got it good. Down the road to the
So, did you recognise the artists on the track? They were Jest, Kaiser, Young Gun, and A Saviour, and the track came out in 2006, and such a distinctively hip hop sound to the production. And by that I mean the rhythm and the beat, and later we see in UK music that gets faster as we move into grime, and that's a very distinctive. The speed is a very distinctive way of seeing how the music then evolved. But I love what they're talking about. They're talking about their style. They want money. Their tracksuits, their bling, and of course a theme that we see carried on. Jest is still touring, still working, still releasing music. What a grafter he is, and a very, very poetical MC. He's absolutely mastered the art of words. So big up to him. And Young Gun, I believe, is still making music, and has also went into being working as in the professional side of music law. So very interesting career move there. They were all under Saviour distinctive MCs in the around the 2000s sound, part of the history of UK hip hop. So a brilliant classic British track there, with the reference to trainers and a little bit of bling. Very much what UK hip hop, particularly the trainers. In those days you could go up to Covent Garden and you'd have all these latest trainers coming out in shops like Size, and you'd see the trainers in the cages, which is, of course, you still can now, always been trainers and tracksuits and Adidas. Very much part of the hip hop style, and it's great to see, as in lots of music, hip hop, I should say, it referenced as part of the culture. So, what am I going to play it now? I'm going to play Blaze It Up by the Mouse Outfit, came out in 2013, featuring Sparks.
Yo, check. Find a spot, begin to catch. Pull out your race, cause we got one up a lot. Check inside my bag to grab the chronic I got. Full up a laptop leads from all the beats that I rock. It's bad, still proceed to remove the trees. Caution to be applied or balloon to see. We mad high as the zoo depletes. 4 deep, ready time to sleep. Enough line repeat, what? Keep it major lean, having crazy dreams. Mad what the mind perceives, check the rhyme is sweet. Twist your head back, next snap, crackle and popping is how we keeping it real. We on the road, there's no stopping, it's locked off rock. But I'm in cats with the wordplay. Verse stay, killer murdering rap, she serve mate. Turn take chalice to the left hand side. Alright, whatever, cause we all get high. This for those morning, afternoon, night smokers. Steady eyes, still getting by, fully focused. Ready die, many will deny, but it's hopeless. Have a try, you may even like it. Toke this for those morning, afternoon, night smokers. Steady eyes, still getting by, fully focused. Ready die, many will deny, but it's hopeless. Have a try, you may even like it. Toke this. We in this one of them rhymes, you put in an effort, I'm ripping the rhyme. We breaking the syllable barrier, and I'm an apollo, then negative vibes. Running it up and I'm feeling live. Living a vida, looking to lead. I'm coming and running upon you creepers. I'm in and finishing with an attack. Spinning them in a where best react. Setting it straight, I reckon you're gonna relate. Past the Dutchie to the west of my head, releasing the pain. What I said, say again. Peter Piper, picked a pepper is something I couldn't possibly relate. It's great. Pulling up Indonesian blues, see we fuse zoops to make a mega do. Be said to get your head to groove. What? Not that it's needed, still kill a beat when I'm on one, but bum bum. Kick a hit 'em at 7
leave him dum now. Come, let me talk upon that thing today, or maybe you rap my own loan, a stoner type player. Yo, give me the fire, yo, give me the lighter, 1-1, give me the fire, yo, give me the lighter, yo. This for those morning, afternoon, night smokers, steady eyes, still getting by, fully focused, ready die, many will deny, but it's hopeless. Have a try, you may even like it. Talk this for those morning, afternoon, night smokers, steady eyes, still getting by, fully focused, ready die, many will deny, but it's hopeless. Have a try, you may even like it. Talk this. Blaze it up, blaze it up, blaze it up, blaze it up, blaze it up. We blaze it up, 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 blaze it. Yo, it's well good, mate. Yo. Blaze it up, 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 blaze it up. We blaze it up, 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 blaze it up. See, we blaze it up, blaze it up, blaze it up, blaze it up, blaze it up. Kid Rock, no pressure. We're one.
Oh, that was the Mouse outfit. They were a Manchester-based live band production. They had a sound of hip-hop, jazz, soul, reggae, and were unmistakably British. And they were quite unusual in that the live bands, apart from, I have to say, Task Force had a brilliant live band. We'll talk about them. Big up to them. Very important in the UK hip hop scene. So them and Task Force, or I should say, sorry, the Mouse outfit, they had these amazing live bands, and they were based in Manchester and were deeply tied into the UK scene. Their DJ went on to become a producer in UK hip hop and still produces music, and they collaborated with artists like Verb T, and that collaboration has continued with their DJ, and different in that they were, came out a little bit later than obviously these early artists. They released Escape Music in 2013. Then they released Steadier in 2015, which was a bit more of a polished sound with lots of guests. And the fan favourite, Jagged Tooth Crook, came out in 2018. And big up to them, especially for having live instruments. Yes, they were the producer I was talking about, who came from the Mouse outfit, was Pitch, and he is gone on to work with Verb T and Young Gun, and continued on his UK hip hop journey. So big up to all of them, and we are now going to play. I did say there'd be a part 2 because I'm like, we're not getting through all these amazing artists. So we're now going to play Blade, and this was his UK chart on Top of the Pops, on all over the place. This is Blade with You Don't See the Signs Because You're Blind.
Will I be rated as one of the greatest rappers on the planet? I doubt it. Will Mark be rated as one of the greatest producers? It's not cause we ain't good, it's cause we're from London. That means we're stigmatized, we can't be original. To hell with that prehistoric thing. Just because your ship's sinking, it doesn't mean that ours is. I'm known for wearing Carhartt jeans, not ties and trousers. Your lifestyle is safe as ours is, mine is unorthodox. Oral ecstasy, we never had no videos on the bar. Raps Rambo, one man army had it with your mumbo jumbo. Switching roles, now I'm Columbo. Investigating the scene, exposing all perpetrators out there. You compare yourself to Jesus, claiming he came to earth to save us. You don't see the signs because you're blind. You're running out of time. I'm losing my mind, it's a crime. Stand back and watch a professional rapper rhyme. Put the mic down, boy, the show is mine. I don't have
time to worship idols. That's for idiots. Triple check the ingredients. Strictly no chameleons. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 0. Nothing. Learn before you shoot your mouth. Don't try to give them something. In the confusion, you're all about to witness the birth of a showdown, a monumental throwdown. I got the world in the palm of my hands, and as things stand, I intend to steal your fans from under your nose, whether you're friends or foes. I've been watching you. You've been looking dead at your shows, and as it goes, you're the cons who've been acting as pros, and one of these days you'll be exposed. Cause you don't see the signs. See the signs because you're blind. You're running out of time. I'm losing my mind. It's a crime. Stand back and watch a professional rapper rhyme. Put the mic down, boy. The show is mine. You don't see the signs because you're blind. You're running out of time. I'm losing my mind. It's a crime. Stand back and watch a professional rapper rhyme. Put the mic down, boy. The show is mine. Let's be realistic, you ain't artistic, you're simplistic. Ripping off songs that already existed, you go ballistic. When we tell you the facts, play the evidence, you lose control of the emotions. Couldn't hack it, could you think the world should rotate around what you do? But you're sadly mistaken. Here's a rude awakening. You ain't gonna win. This whole game's full of amateurs, fake characters, human beings acting mechanical. Enter the cannibals. That sucks. Backstabbers don't survive long when my mic's on. Hypocrites are paralyzed, crushed by the unknown. Destroyer destroying phonies. Those that act up, step to the front, but bring your back up. You don't see the signs. You don't see the signs because you're blind. You're running out of time. I'm losing my mind. It's a crime. Stand back and watch a professional rapper rhyme. Put the mic down, boy. The show is mine. You don't see the signs because you're blind. You're running out of time. I'm losing my mind. It's a crime. Stand back and watch a professional rapper rhyme. Put the mic down, boy. The show is mine. You don't see the signs because you're blind. You're running out of time. I'm losing my mind. It's a crime. Stand back and watch a professional rapper rhyme. Put the mic down, boy. The show is mine. You don't see the signs because you're blind. You're running out of time. I'm losing my mind. It's a crime. Stand back and watch a professional rapper rhyme. Put the mic down, boy. The show is mine.
Was the unforgettable You Don't See the Signs Because You're Blind by Blade, and it was a collaboration with Feeder, and you can hear that in the music with the guitars coming in. And I've been doing some research this week for our interview with Blade, who is also the owner and CEO boss of 0521, his YouTube media channel, and you will be hearing more about that channel over the next couple of weeks. It is for all artists and musicians, not just hip hop heads. And that track, you can see it on YouTube being on Top of the Pops, which was for our younger audience. The show that you wanted to be on if you were going to be in the charts, breaking through as a professional artist. And he has done so much for the culture. Of course, by the time he was making top 20 tracks, was the crescendo in years and years and decades of putting out his music independently. He has a very interesting story. He really is the king of being an independent artist. When he signed with Wordplay, they were they were like a label that they weren't the mainstream major labels. They helped him just to get this collaboration with Mark B, to get it out there. And he was selling out gigs for decades before that, doing hundreds and hundreds of shows. And the reason we wanted to interview him is because he's such a role model for somebody who had a plan, didn't have the money. It was before social media, and he just grafted and grafted and got his music out there, literally selling and flogging his CDs on the streets. And I really like that genre collaboration with rock, and was a big hit. The whole album, The Unknown, was a big hit, and he talks about on the album really he kind of really unpicks the music industry, the nepotism, the it's who you know, not what you know. And please do check out the interview that will be on our Dreamcatcher YouTube page, and it will also, we will advertise that on our socials. So, yes, we have definitely got to do a part 2 because there's so many artists. Let's speak about some Estelle, female Estelle, Klashnikov, Task Force. So many of these artists that we will be playing on our next show. I'm going to play Ransom Bad Bones now, who came a little bit later onto the scene, and he was very much down with Task Force, Farmer G, and Chester P, and he features on lots of their work, but he, I would say, represents more of the new school. Of course, he was part of the old school, mainly because he was a younger and he has a new, fresh, new audience. So let's play Hypnotic by Ransom Bad Bones.
Pioneer collective project alpha, delta, theta with measurable chemicals connect better receptors, hemorrhaging gamma waves. Activate my third eye, grab the peace pipe, green light, and travel light years, gliding the astral plane. Stargates vibrate at high rates, the heart races through time space, way above landscape. Hieroglyphs, biophysics, science of the spirit, idealistic psychedelics, sticking light switches. Gliding and flying around the eye of Horus like a tourist. The portals of my life are privileged. Mushroom fungus, extrasensory perception. My ancestors tune pure elements and essence. A dopamine, serotonin ceremony in Nairobi. Mycologist burning aromatic roots. Astrophysiology, geoelectricity. This dimethyltryptamine lives through ayahuasca brew.
Bring on the visuals, the unforgettable psychedelic infection.
Crop circles from a bird's view, geometric galleries, seed to the tree of life, propelled through realms, pathway to higher self, hypnotic employer, voyage of the clairvoyance. Crop circles from a bird's view, geometric galleries, seed to the tree of life, propelled through realms, pathway to higher self, hypnotic employer, voyage of the clairvoyance. Rapid eye movement when I'm in REM state, neural plasticity, extracting great synergy, brain cured by hemisync, gravity and relativity, vanishing blackness, looking back at the planet, unravel quantum mechanics. Clay tablets and math break down the weight of mass, leaving a flash morph to a beam of gas with wings of a phoenix. Dream sequence leaking telekinesis, images of temples and pyramids, celestial fingerprints, technology and the Sphinx mark the pre-dynasty of Egypt. These deliberate superstition conditionings through religion is the pillage of African features. No reason for grey smoke screens, people roam free on peyote, opium mix. Trip, hover, lift off, no rocket shit. Consciousness of the anonymous oralit, hypnotic shit.
Bring on the visuals, the unforgettable psychedelic infection. Check out what I put you, I'll bet you new beat. One single click, the hypnotic.
Oh, you just listened to Ransom Bad Bones. He is a British rapper, MC, who came later in the UK hip hop scene, which is part of the reason he has a very much a grime MC style, with the very much the roots of hip hop. He is a brilliant storyteller, and he has that clash energy that we see come in with grime, and he is also has a broader Caribbean influenced in his music, and as I said, he features on lots of Task Force tracks, which we didn't play today, but we will definitely play in part 2. So I just wanted to say I hope you had a good Valentine's Day. And you are, if you didn't, you are getting on with life and then you enjoyed the show today. Thank you to all the artists for being part of the UK hip hop history, and take care and peace.